you take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon.
You know what really steams my beans? Star Wars the trilogy. The newer ones are even worse than the beginning ones.
The beginning ones are bad. They're fucking amazing.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
People used to say the original ones were bad. I like them.
Beautiful boy.
I agree.
He's an XG funny movie.
But I'm talking about people would say that the beginning movies are worse. But these movies are 100 billion times more inferior than any of you've ever seen. Mainly because they left the Star Wars people behind.
Yes.
This is Kylo Ren. He has literally no point being there besides he was Han Solo's son.
It is time for Darth Angsty Teen.
Yes, this is like freaking exactly like Darth Angsty Teen who shoots lasers.
Darth Vader, but he listens to Green Day.
He's like a freaking hippie millennial Chad. He has nothing there except be angry for the sake of angry. He doesn't even have any skill either. The actor himself is cool, but in this certain movie, he's just bad just because he did not fit there. He doesn't look like a Star Wars Sith Lord. He looks like a Star Wars Wussy Lord. He's and they just added that one girl for no reason from Sandyland Tatooine make fake from that one planet to fight him for no reason. Why is she always British? Why is every female like any movie automatically British? I hate British female voices. They make me angry. Why can't it be Australian? I hate women. I like Australian female voices. Not that crumpet munchers got in tea-sipping land. I hate them. We had to bail them out of World War and those French surrenderers. This doesn't matter. The point is Star Wars bad. This hippy-dippy crumbum and their director pompous seats tried to give that one female person Darth Plasma, like try to give a female some angry role just because apparently just because I had to. Just work the characters in there fluently and organically and stop killing off all the good characters. Except these more good characters kill off. Because you killed off old Luke Skywalker, who was apparently turned into a sad old grumbly bum who turned to a hologram for 3 minutes and then died for no reason because apparently turning yourself into a hologram is really hard while using the Force instead of using some little hologram from a spaceship in orbit. I guess that's way harder than formulating your entire soul into a hologram. That makes a lot of sense. And the giant laser they put in front of the 2 doors in that one ice planet took forever to blast through it. And all that empty dialogue between the 2 gamers made no sense at all. Why couldn't the laser just blast the doors? They got technology 10 times stronger than that. Then the eras like BBY, like literally hundreds of thousands of years ago in the Star Wars universe. It's freaking insane. You think that the most powerful empire that they've ever seen would actually have the technology to be able to open a door. I'm
having a stroke. Okay.
It was okay.
Okay. Hang on a minute.
Okay.
Can we just talk about the scene where Princess Chadberry uses the Force to move through space?
That's so dumb.
Back to the spaceship, because when Luke crashes X-Wing into Dagobah, Yoda lifted it out of the swamp with the Force, but Princess Chadberry, she moved herself with the Force. So therefore the Force must be imparting a force it must be imparting a force relative to the person using it. So if that's how the Force works, when Yoda lifted Luke's X-Wing out of the swamp, it would apply an equal and opposite force to our little green boy, and he would have sunk into the swamp and fucking drowned. This has been a science moment.
Science movie.
Well put. Very well put, Bojangles. Very well put.
Science movie with Boj.
Alright, very nice. That was fantastic. That was a science film with Bojangles. Perfect. Well put, well put. And that makes me even more angry with this new evidence put in place a little green shrub monster should have been able to do all that stuff. So why wasn't he crushed? Perhaps, and also, if he was using the force to keep himself above the swamp, wouldn't that make sure that the X-Wing would just stay in the same place? Therefore, it's impossible for either things to happen. This means the force literally does not exist, it's only moving weird stuff, and that has no scientific meaning at all. This is really uncool for those people who like Star Wars. Because Star Wars is about space, and space is science. Without science, there is no space.
That's not tubular, bro.
Yeah, not tubular. What is Yoda like? Alright, is it Yoda Space Jesus or something like that? Who could just perform random miracles? I thought this was like, I thought that was not what was going to happen.
Dude. Yeah, I've lost all my anger.
Wait a second, wait. Alright, okay, so you know the character Finn. He has some cool character development, right? He goes on the TIE fighter, escapes from the Emperor people, that's fine. But just having people who are different ethnicities and genders and all that stuff, that's fine. But you have to find a good place to put them in. You can't just add them in there like any sort of random kind of characters. Like that purple-haired lady who was randomly in that one ship who crashed into the giant destroyer ship for no reason.
He is there for no other reason than the movie has to have exactly one black character.
Exactly.
You can't have a movie these days without having one black character. So says the Diversity Council. But that's just fun. That's cool. That's just great. The Diversity Council really makes movies so much better. And also, the thing that makes me also angry, yes, it's a cool idea for the ship to go hyperspace into the big bad ship. But that means they really could have done that with any other thing. And that idea has been around for a very long time. But in order to make the movies interesting, they never did that because it's literally the end all for everything. So it kind of puts a huge hole in the plot where like, wow, I guess they crossed that boundary we never thought would ever happen, but they did. And also the physics of the giant black ship, you know, the one that looks like the stealth fighters that America has? It's blatantly ripped off from our own military, that's fine. Didn't even ask them.
Ah, yes.
And well, it has arch. The green pluribus phase balls arch and explode at random points in space. Like they're trying to shoot at. That's not how physics works in any possible way. They can't arch. There is no stuff blocking them. There's no amount of gas in random molecules in space that would stop a giant plasma laser ball going about like a fraction of the speed of light. I would make sure that it would arch down and explode. It doesn't make any sense. And how this happens multiple times is so stupid. They have lost all integrity while making these movies, and I am very disappointed in the Disney Corporation for not hearing the people's wishes and making sure all the characters, just like Han Solo, who died for no reason, could actually have a nice ending, including Luke Skywalker, instead of walking off in the darkness being sad.
Oh, yes.
This has been Anger Moments with Jaqueese.
And Bojangles, and King Horny the 69th.
AKA Joffrey Higgins the Third Esquire.
Alright, YouTube. Stay cool.
tuned for more anger.
Stay cool. Stay frosty. Stay cool.